But
Yeah.
basically, we're just gonna be. There's a new Batman trailer. I don't know his name.
Like
Guy
Robert Patterson.
Yeah, you know him from Twilight.
Who do you know who directed this movie?
I do not. We can figure that out at the end. Basically, your boy Edward from Twilight is Batman, and I know a little bit. At least I think I do.
About Batman.
Not even just Batman, but just this movie in
This
general.
movie. Did you watch like a YouTube
I did.
video?
I did. I'm taking all of his credit, his credentials. I don't know who it was, so I can't shout them out. So
wasn't it like New Rock Stars?
Nope.
They do videos.
This idea, all these ideas are original. They're all mine. That's what we're calling it.
We're not stealing any ideas.
Because I have nobody to shout out, they're just mine.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. Roll the clip.
Great logo. Great logo. I like the new DC logo, by the way.
Yeah.
Looks good.
The Riddler, right there. Now pause it just one sec, just real quick. I don't know if you remember this, bro. Batman, I think it was Batman Forever, the last Riddler. You know who that was?
Batman Forever. Was that the one? Was Robin in that one?
Robin was not the one, and so was Poison Ivy, who was bad, bro.
Bad.
Dude, I just remember being like 10 years old, just Poison Ivy, bro. Like, she's old now. She looks like shit. But
Yeah.
dude, I just remember like she's just so.
When did that movie come out? Was it like 2000?
Bro, there's a lot of famous people in that movie. I don't know if you know that.
No, I've never seen any of the old Batman
Mr.
movies.
Freeze. All right, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy.
Wait, was that the one where Mr. Freeze was Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Bro.
Dude, I never saw that one. I always wanted to.
Arnold
But-
Schwarzenegger.
I heard like there was like the movie was like bad, but like it's like a cult classic almost.
It is because it's one of the only movies to have Robin in it.
We're back.
Okay, yeah, sorry. We had to quick intermission. My dad's kind of weird. He had to come down here. Okay. So what I was saying, we were talking about Batman Forever. So you said you made the comment of it was kind of bad, but it was classic. Arnold, I love you, bro, in the fitness world.
Yes, sir.
Actor.
You don't think he's a good actor?
Dude,
is that
I also can't vouch. I have no credit for that because the only movie that I've seen is Batman Forever. Right. So for me, it's like.
Have you seen The Terminator?
No, but I know
I
it's
have
like
not
super
either.
famous.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because you're like, you know.
I know. I that's the one movie that I really want to see. I have a bunch of movies that on my HBO Max account that I like have like
Saved.
queued up and wanting to see. Do you have HBO Max?
I do not.
Dude, they have so many movies, bro. It's like I remember at one point Netflix was just so dry.
It still is, bro.
I mean, some
Bro,
of their original movies, if you like take the chance, is
They
decent.
I think they're one of the first streaming things besides like. No, I don't think YouTube TV's done that. Put Dark Knight. They have the whole Batman trilogy.
HBO Max is the Batman trilogy too.
Well, it's HBO Max. They're gonna Netflix, dude. I remember you get Netflix in the disc in the mail.
Oh yeah, bro. I remember that, bro. I remember I was like 5, bro, and they did that, and now they just don't because Blu-ray is dead. Isn't that crazy? You remember when Blu-ray was like
that was
new?
like the big thing, especially when like the PlayStation 3 first came out. It was like Reed's Blu-ray disc, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh my god."
Well, do you remember when it was just like VHS?
Yes, bro.
And that was the only thing.
I have the first Spider-Man movie on VHS, bro.
Really on bro? You still have it?
I do
Bro,
because
you
we
could
had
probably
this,
sell that.
we
for
had
like
this
good money.
giant TV down here that you like
It was like a box
put
TV.
yeah, dude.
Dude, those are the good days.
It was, bro. When you had to hook up like the white, the yellow, and the red cable.
Yeah, bro, the AV
Yes,
cable,
bro.
bro. And then it was from there. It was DVDs, right? And then
Blu-ray, DVD,
Blu-ray. I don't really know what the difference is between them.
nothing.
Just more branding. I
$2
guess.
tax,
Yeah. And then after that, it was just like straight streaming platform.
basically. That's all it is now.
Yeah, it's sad, bro.
We talked about in the podcast. Movies are dead, bro. Except for this,
Yeah.
which we're kind of getting sidetracked. So, moral of the story, what I was trying to say is the last person to play Riddler in a movie, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was Riddler in that movie.
Dang.
Jim Carrey, Arnold Schwarzenegger, whoever the beautiful specimen was back in the day that played Poison Ivy.
Do we know who's playing this guy?
I do not. You do not see his face, and he's got more like of an atomic bomb look to him. I feel like.
Yeah, he does not look like what I think the Riddler would look like. I'm imagining like the comic book Riddler with the question marks and everything, but you can't really do that.
That's what Jim Carrey was. But anyway, just
This is more like modern, I guess.
Yeah.
And they can't really do that.
yeah.
No more lies. So is Batman like lying about something? Is that the thing?
That I don't know. I didn't. The only thing I really know is just about the villains. How there's gonna be so many. Commissioner Gordon, obviously, stash.
Yes, sir. He's wearing boots. I never thought about what Batman wears as shoes.
Batman wore boots.
That's
Like
normal.
the cheesy, like I don't know. Is Batman Begins? Is that the first one of the Dark Knight trilogies?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it goes Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and then
Okay.
The Dark Knight
Yeah.
Rises.
So there's one. I think it's Batman and Robin, and it's like this cheesy intro where he's like, and it like shows just him putting on a glove and they put
It's like a
on boot.
latex glove.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Well, and then there was. I'm not. I'll get into that after.
So Batman's lying about something. Like,
Well,
it says Don's done it again.
Well,
This is the same guy that was in
because
the
you have to remember. Excuse me. Even in the Dark Knight, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Every villain, including Joker, thinks he's lying because he's not showing who he is.
Mm.
It's just
so people are mad that he's not showing his identity.
I'm assuming that's what it is. That's always been the biggest thing about movies. Like when Joker crashed that fundraiser for Harvey Dent, and he's asking where Harvey is, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
He gets Rachel, and he's like...
His main thing was he wanted...
Yeah, he's like, why don't you
Batman
take
to
off your little
reveal
mask and shows who you really are? And that's... Everybody wants to know.
Mhm.
And, I mean, Harvey Dent kind of took the fall for that, even though it obviously wasn't him.
Mhm. But that's why Harvey Dent was like such a hero, was that he... Hero.
To the people of Gotham, yeah.
Well, it was Joker's fault that he turned.
Yeah,
into
and
the
in the end of
villain.
that movie, Commissioner Gordon even says, he's like, it's not the hero we want, but it's the hero we need.
Yes, sir.
Batman, Dark Knight goes away.
Such a good ending, bro.
Greatest Batman movie of all time, Dark Knight.
Any of this mean anything to you?
Mr. Penguin.
I can't believe that's the
Well,
Penguin.
I don't know if it's the Penguin or Mr. Penguin, but
Mr.
yeah.
Penguin.
You're becoming quite a celebrity.
Do you know who he just saved?
it's probably, I think it's just a random person. I'll tell you when to pause it again,
Why is he writing to you?
because there is a
He
part
looks
that's super
so
important.
dope right here, bro.
Dude,
I love this shot.
I'm just wondering. You know, he's just sitting in his $6 million home after the Twilight Saga.
Yeah.
And
You
they
talking about the
just-
actor, Robert
Yeah,
Pattinson?
they just hit him up and they're like, "Hey,
Yeah, you want to be
you want to be Batman?" Like, bro.
I would take that.
I mean, I would too, but like, he's probably thinking in his mind, like, "Why me? Like, what made them go?"
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's something different, like something people wouldn't really expect. Like everyone thinks of Batman of being like this big buff guy. He's not that buff. He's
No.
he's like a skinny guy. I mean,
Hey,
I'm sure
he beefed up for this.
he definitely bulked up. Like you could tell, like by his freaking jawline and how chiseled he is.
He's just diced up.
Yeah.
Catwoman, which is the biggest thing about this movie. There's gonna be so many villains. Okay, pause. Okay, so there's people that were just right there.
Let me try to
I
pause it again.
forget exactly what it's called. Oh wait,
Who's this? Is this Batman?
that's Batman. Okay, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but the video that I watched, these group of people, bro, basically, Bane falls, and these people are like with him.
Bane.
So I'm assuming that means Bane's gonna be in this movie. I'm not. Don't quote me. Not 100% sure. But these people have like the biggest. This gang, whatever you want to call it here, plays the biggest villain role in this movie.
So it's like the disciples of Bane.
Basically, that's what I got from what he said. Don't quote me because I'm not 100% sure.
What could it? I don't think they would do Bane again since he was like already in Dark Knight Rises, and I don't like he was praised for that role, like Tom Hardy, and so
I don't
feel
know.
like it would be a
I
continuation.
know that I
of it.
heard that these people play like one of the biggest roles in this movie. Not these people specifically in this clip, but just the group in general.
I feel like when I first saw this trailer, I just imagined them just being like gang members, just like random like
No.
people to take on, but I guess not. I feel
No,
like that's what's gonna
that's what I saw.
trip people up.
Because I guess these guys were in the comics and they play like a giant role in this movie.
Interesting.
What is the price for
That's Riddler. One thing I will say, actually, I'll wait till we see the infamous clip here. This right here.
The hell are you supposed to be?
Beat the shit out of him, bro.
Okay, pause it. Okay, so the only thing I don't like, I don't know how I'm gonna word this. Well, I don't like about this movie
You get tired over there.
I am. Is that Batman has been portrayed as a guy with one rule. Dark Knight, he almost breaks it. Dark Knight is the first time in a Batman movie that you will see him almost break his one rule when he's just beating the crap out of Joker.
Mm.
And he kind of, when he goes there and puts a chair under the door, he's like, no remorse. That's the one time he's almost broken it. I feel like they portray him as some kind of like monster in this, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that he wouldn't do that in any other movie, but that's kind of like extreme for Batman.
Mhm.
I feel like.
Like you talking about the punches that he
Yeah.
was doing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've ever seen Batman like this freaking aggressive, bro. Like
Not even that, but he's like,
Like he seems angry.
yeah.
Just like,
Which, I mean, his thing is always vengeance, vengeance. But it's like,
and they look scared. Like, look at that guy. He looks.
I mean,
freaking
people have always
scared.
been scared of Batman, but this is like, I don't know.
It's definitely the most dark Batman we've
For
gotten.
sure. And I mean, he's definitely the perfect dude to do it.
I'm vengeance.
Vengeance.
Always.
I think he looks like I like what they're going for.
The jawline is chiseled. And it has to be, bro. The only thing that you see on Batman that isn't under his mask is the jawline, and he's chiseled, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He's diced up.
I don't know. I like this dark, because recently, especially with like Ben Affleck with Justice League,
He was beefed up. I don't know if he was chiseled,
he
but
was not the fact that he was chiseled and everything, but they were trying too hard to be Marvel with that. You know what I mean? Like they were trying to be like funny, lighthearted, and just like
Batman
have
is not
comedic
not it
relief.
at all.
But they're going for a completely different tone here, and I like what they're going for.
I like it, but for Batman being who he was for so long, they take it a little far. Now we can't say anything because we haven't seen the whole movie
Mhm.
yet, but
You know, this is just one scene. We
Exactly.
Don't know.
obviously that's
Batmobile.
like the most infamous Batmobile.
Is it? Is it like a comic book?
It is. It's
Reference?
the same one that Batman Begins, where the one that was originally like camo green and painted black.
Huh.
I don't know if it's the exact same, but that's like the most infamous Batmobile right there. It's like the tank-looking one almost.
Is there another scene? I think?
Yeah, this is one I was gonna say something about on. He's almost portrayed, in my opinion, as like a ninja almost. Okay, so big thing is at the end, the Riddler is telling him, "You play a bigger part in this than you think, and you'll see." What exactly that means, I have no idea. But, dude, I just feel like it's got a lot of hype. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but just from this, bro, a lot of hype.
It got. Bro, I was literally thinking about this the other day. I was like, dude, it says $0 $1.
No way, it takes 10 years.
So
2021,
so it's like either 2021 or 3031 or 4041.
But you gotta think.
I think it's gonna come out next year.
I think it's also just because like question marks also equal out to like Riddler, kind of.
Yeah.
My question for you now is kind of unrelated, kind of not.
Yeah. Go ahead. Hit me.
You saw the Joker movie, right? With
Mhm.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah. Really good.
I understand that he's a very different Joker than Heath Ledger, but
Yeah.
Heath Ledger doesn't. I think he committed suicide with the overdose, but let's say he just doesn't die. All right.
Okay.
You think he plays in that movie? You think he's a better Joker than Joaquin Phoenix?
Are you asking me who I think is better?
No, because they're two different. I'm saying, I'm asking do you think Heath Ledger could have played that part? I'm sorry, Heath Ledger's version of Joker could have played that part.
Yes. But
I think yes too, and I will definitely say he's a superior Joker, even though it's two different Jokers, so you can't really compare.
yeah.
I will always forever say he's superior.
Well, I think the thing about Heath Ledger and what made him so good is how he matched the vision of what they were going for in the script. You know, I think.
I think he went above and beyond.
Yeah, because
Well, we talked about this. I think it was in the podcast. Maybe we did. Maybe we talked about off camera. Jack Nicholson, cheesiest Joker of all
Yeah,
time. He didn't even
cheesy.
play it that serious, and he
Mhm.
told Heath Ledger before this even started. He said, "Listen, dude, this part can take you over. You got to be careful."
Mm-hmm.
And this man, Heath Ledger, said, "Bet, hold my beer." Locked himself in a hotel room for 3 days. I don't know if I've looked into this so much because Heath Ledger.
About
and
his
I
death.
also hate this hype about like, oh, Heath Ledger's only like this and that because he's dead. No, that's
Mhm.
also not the only reason he won was it an Oscar?
Yeah, it's Academy Award.
Yeah, Academy Award winner. That's not the only reason he won it, bro. He was the best person in that film. I have all the respect in the world for Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan for directing that. But Heath Ledger was the star of that movie.
He was.
He was the
was.
first Joker that was actually scary. Jack Nicholson was not scary.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who played it in the 60s cartoons, but he was not scary.
Do you think that, like, have you heard the conspiracy theories about how the Joker thing is like cursed, like the Joker role is cursed? Because if you look at the Joker that was in Suicide Squad,
I did not like that. Bro,
Jared Leto.
have you seen... Sorry to cut you off. Have you seen the pictures of the new Joker? For the new Suicide Squad movie?
No, I haven't.
Awful.
Is it Jared Leto again?
Awful. I think it is. He grew his hair out trying to be like Heath Ledger, but he's just all skin and bone. I understand that's what Joker's supposed to be. But, dude...
Well, did you see? There was the Snyder cut of Justice League. Is that what you're talking about? Because
It might have been. I saw it on Twitter.
the Snyder cut, just Joker.
If you see it, yes.
Is this it? Yeah.
Like, I saw this image in specific is the one that I saw. That is not Joker to me,
you
bro.
Don't, you don't feel
It's
that?
not. The hair,
It's
the hair is too long. Here's the problem. Anybody that plays the Joker now is going to try and be Heath Ledger. You can't do that.
Yeah, bro.
Heath,
This is I prefer this Joker over that.
oh,
Joker.
100%.
This is like
100%.
this is like a gang, like strip club Joker,
Yeah,
bro.
100%.
That's like, it's not the Joker, bro. Like I imagine this more. I don't know why they did, like, look, he has a tattoo that has damaged. Like, Joker wouldn't have a tattoo
No.
that says damaged on his
No.
forehead. He thinks of the world differently.
Anyway, back to Heath Ledger. Like I said before, Jack Nicholson told him, like, dude, you
I'm
got to be
taking a sip of
careful.
this.
Okay. You can just have the rest. He told him, he's like, dude, you have to be careful when doing this. Like, this take you over. And I full on believe that Heath Ledger thought he was becoming the Joker. I do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of why, like, everybody's like, oh, he over. There's also a stupid conspiracy about he's alive in an island on Australia where he's from.
Well, that's conspiracy. of
Everybody
anyone.
that dies, they're
Yeah.
on an island somewhere.
Tupac, friggin' Juice
Juice
WRLD.
WRLD, yeah.
Dude, but you got to think about it this way. I don't think it's necessarily the Joker role in specifically, or just the Joker role, but if you got to research like what he did to get into the Joker role. Like,
Oh, I did.
He locked himself in like a hotel or
He
something.
did the hotel room. He had a film camera with him 24/7. He recorded, he got it down to the perfect Joker life. He had like a Joker diary of everything that he did. And I don't know if you know this, the dude that played Alfred in
Mhm.
Dark Knight, he said there were times where he'd be scared to come to work because like Heath Ledger would not take his makeup off all day.
Oh
Once he
my
got it on,
God.
he would not take it off. And he was always in character. When they weren't shooting, he was acting like the Joker. He said it got to a point where he was scared to come to work. And that scene where they do, where the Joker launches Rachel out that window and Batman goes, he said that scary was one of the scariest moments of his entire life because he thought it was real.
Well, I think he was like method acting, like just he was trying to not get out of character so
Yeah.
that he could just like stay the same the whole
Dude,
time.
it was one of the best superhero movie performances of all